Um, all right. Hi, Virgo. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm Gigi, and I'm so glad you're here. All right. So I am still channeling the divine feminine Virgo. Okay. So the last video was all about her, you. Okay. So except I'm channeling two. Like, so one's younger and one's more mature. Okay. So the younger divine feminine. The message for you specifically is this: date yourself. If you are not already involved in a relationship, aside from this toxic masculinity, this toxic masculine energy that I'm picking up on, the message is date yourself, baby girl. Okay. And that is for you specifically, and then for many, many other um, women in general. Feminine Virgos, feminine energies, women, feminine gay men, like in general, learn to date yourself. Okay. And then so there's a more mature divine feminine whose energy I've been tapped into. And I think that you already recognize that in a sense, but you've been blocked. Um, and the message for you is don't be quite so blocked off. I understand you are focusing on yourself. I get it. Um, and that's okay. It's okay. You can be focused on yourself. Just don't be so blocked off that it feels like you are blocked off from love. And that message is for us because it's not just for you; it is for me too. I am very focused on myself. I'm not blocked off from love at all. I love the hell out of me, and I feel that from you as well. And then there's some younger divine feminines that I'm getting that from too. Some of you guys are definitely dating yourselves. You are spending a lot of time and energy and money on yourselves. I get it. I get it. I do. I feel it. Just be careful that you are not so focused on self that you miss the opportunity when it is presented to you. Okay. That's the message. All right. What else for Virgo? That was a lot. But that's all right. We'll take it as it comes. What else? All right. So we have one day, someday, somewhere, another time, escaping apology, bitterness, family, releasing, longing, and only you. All right. So somebody is hoping one day they can get an opportunity to come back to you, that you'll stop avoiding them, pushing them away. They can apologize to you, that you won't feel like so bitter towards them, that they'll feel like they can express something to you that the words that you give back to them won't feel so hurtful. They're afraid that if they express something to you that it will feel hurtful. It probably will. They probably deserve hurtful words. They are expecting bitterness and hurtful words from you. They're hoping for forgiveness. They want to be able to return and express an apology to you. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. I don't think it's sincere. I really don't. I think that this reading is specific to those same two divine feminines, the younger and the more mature. I think that for the younger, I think that for the both of them, the both divine feminines, family has come out. Now, either the younger divine feminine has moved on and is beginning a family with someone else, or the someone that you've moved on from that has had you in a third party situation has gotten someone else pregnant and is beginning a family with someone else and doesn't want you to find out about it from someplace else. This card, this family and pregnancy, fertility has come out in an earlier reading today with the same energy, the same two divine feminine in mind. Okay. Now, this could also mean be that the someone is birthing someone something new into the world, a new idea, a new business, a new concept, a new something like that along those lines. I That's not the energy I'm getting. Okay, the energy I'm getting is that somebody somewhere has done something that they are sorry for, and that it is perhaps creating a new family, bringing a new child. Okay, it could also though be that somebody did something they're not sorry for. This could be you, Virgo, starting a new family, and you've completely moved on from this narcissistic energy that wants to apologize, that is telling people that you've blocked them, pushed them away, that you won't talk to them, that you won't accept their apology, you won't talk to them, you've blocked them, that they are afraid that you be bitter to them and use hurtful words toward them. I think that even if that is the case, you are well within your rights to do so as a divine feminine. I think they got it coming. Okay. I think that you have released this person in this situation. I think you've let go. I think you've moved on. I think you've walked away, and I think I think you wish this person would also do the same. That's why I sort of think that this is you. For the younger divine feminine, I think this is you, that you've moved on, you've started a new family, and you want them to move on, let you go. You release them, and you want them to move on. I think that they are longing, aching, wanting you back. I don't think that they've ever gotten over you. I think that they have continuously up and down, up and down, up and down, gone in cycles, making attempts at contacting you, checking up for you, checking up on you, looking at your social media, spying on you, being devoted, calling themselves being devoted. I say being devoted to peeking, watching you, being attached to you, craving you, being stalkerish. I mean, just bottom line it, being stalkerish, watching you, getting other people to watch you, maybe creating um, fake accounts to watch you on social media. What else, please? I think bottom line, this person is just not good for you. I think this person is not good for themselves. Yeah, I think that, again, I think that this is you creating new family security foundation, moving on. And I think you're doing so whether you actually have created a new family through a new pregnancy or not. I think you are just establishing something new. I mean, literally, it doesn't literally have to be that you created a new life in terms of pregnancy bringing a new life into the world. I think you might have just created a new life for yourself. You've decided that you wanted something more than what this clown was bringing. Uh, the energy I get from this is like toxic masculinity. Dealing with this person was like dealing with a brick wall. There was no give, there was no change. Their way or the highway, not even their way or the highway, their way, full stop. Like a curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Yeah, like this person is saying, like, oh my God. Okay, so this person's got a very negative mindset. I was just saying, like, toxic masculinity. This person is willing to win at all costs. So that means they're willing to do whatever they have to. That's a very bad sign. That's a very negative thing that gives narcissistic energy, that gives negative energy. That means if it includes witchcraft, it would be dark magic. It means lie, steal, or cheat. That means they would do whatever they have to do to win. It means they would manipulate. It means they would, yeah, lie, steal, and cheat. I mean, what else? What else does that? What else do you have to say about a person that falls into that category? Ew. Actually, it pisses me off because that person is a manipulator. They're a narcissist. See, there you are, divine feminine. That's why they're longing for you. That's why they want to apologize. That's why they're willing to do anything to have you back. Isn't that what I said? That's what I said. I was channeling the divine feminine. Gotta have a sip of tea. Channeling the divine feminine. One older, one younger. The energy that, and see, that's the thing, right? About this energy. This is a toxic masculine for both of these divine feminine, willing to do whatever it takes to win at all costs. That includes hexes and dark magic. They would pay somebody to, if they're not a warlock using their own dark magic, they would pay somebody to do it. And you have to remember that manipulation is considered magic, lying, stealing, and cheating. I'm sorry, I'm getting mad. Keeping a bunch of like drama going, chaos, disturbing somebody's soul when you mean them no good. What's the point? To drain their energy. Excuse me, to use them for what you can get from them. One more card, please. I mean, who does this? Who does this? A toxic masculine. And you have to be on the lookout for the toxic masculine. Most of the time, there's really nothing to be on the lookout for because it's right out there on Front Street. Every now and then it's quiet. It creeps up on you. You don't see it coming. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. Yeah, that's what you get when you get away from it. You get some perspective on it. Yeah, but toxic masculinity, that's who does this. And toxic masculinity is brought on by narcissism. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm triggered. I apologize. What else? Okay, I dropped a card. Let's see. What was it? The blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Yeah, that's what this person is going through because you won't talk to them. Boo hoo. They got to go find somebody else to get their narcissistic supply from. And I dropped another card. Boo hoo. Yeah, because you are spiritually woke, Virgo. You self awareness. You've cut through all the illusions and bull crap that this person has wanted to bring. Right? You recognize it. And good for you. Good for you. You've cut it off. You recognize you don't have to deal with it. This is the kind of person, and I've talked about it before. You tell them something, they weaponize your words. You tell them something, and they use it against you later. That's the best way I know to put it. They weaponize your words. They love bomb. They do everything and anything. They know they don't deserve you, first of all. That's the main thing. They recognize that they don't deserve you. And so then they do any and everything they can to break you down, have you living in your head, try to keep you constantly mentally distressed so you can't focus, and then you don't see all the whammies coming, and then you're drained because they got you mentally drained all the damn time. Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Yeah, because you had a light bulb moment, and that's why they like to keep chaos, keep things going, is to be able to keep you from seeing their bullshit, their BS, what's happening, what's going on. They're all up in your face. The razzle dazzle. Something's going on. Look over here. Look over there. There's a party going on. Let's get turned. Sex, drugs, alcohol. I'm sorry, I got mad. Because see, then if they keep something going on and they keep you in your head and in a bad headspace, then they keep it so you can't rest in your divine feminine energy. And then when as long as you can't rest in your divine feminine energy, then you can't focus, you can't move forward, you can't full stop. You just can't. If you have moved on from this, fantastic. If you have not, you should. In general, we have to learn to date ourselves. Whether you're in a relationship or not, I keep saying it. I keep saying it. We have to learn to date ourselves. And get a couple more messages out of here. I'm not going to keep you for a whole long time today, Virgo. I just missed you guys so much. And I needed to get some messages out to these divine feminine. Quick getaway. I meant that. Anytime you're in a situation where they're doing too much, things are excessive, overindulgent, it's too much going on. Listen, third party situations, being inconsiderate, mm-mm-mm. They're worrying about your new boo. I'm telling you, they're watching you. You're going to hear from them. That's one of the main things they're worried about. Are you seeing somebody else? That's one of the main things they're worried about. Is Virgo in a relationship with somebody else? They're checking in with your squad. Is there Is there a possibility? They want to know from your friends. Is Virgo seeing somebody else? Can we reconciliate? Is there a possibility? Hmm. They're doing the research. Can I get back? Is there room for me still in Virgo's life? That's crazy. That's crazy. Is There's not anything else happening, is there? I could always get things going with Virgo. We had chemistry. If we didn't have nothing else, but you know what's really happening? What's really going on? The main thing that's really going on, Virgo, they're living in their head because they don't know what to do. That's the main thing that's really going on. You are living rent free in their head right now. And you know why? Because they knew they didn't deserve you in the first place. They played in your face. You know why? Because they did what a lot of toxic masculinity does. They thought, well, if I got him, if I got this one, what else can I get? I got Virgo. What else can I get? Sneaky link. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? See, that's what toxic masculinity does. They didn't deserve you. They found themselves with you. Once they got you, they wanted to know, what else can I get? Couldn't be satisfied. Only thing worse than toxic masculinity. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Toxic masculinity. Only thing worse than toxic masculinity is quiet masculinity. Let me tell you about quiet masculinity. I'll give you an example. A quiet toxic masculinity. And I'll give you an example. I went to the post office. I crocheted a gift for somebody. And I went to the post office to ship it. And the postman said, oh, he was being very nice. I'll start there. And I thought, wow, he's really nice. So I was being very nice back to him. And I think he thought because I was being nice to him that I was flirting with him, which I was not. And he said, oh, you crochet? My wife knits. My wife knits, as though I was flirting with him. And I said, wow, really? Well, tell your wife she should learn to crochet. I used to knit. Once I learned to crochet, it goes so much faster. I never knit again. How rude, right? Like, dude, because I was nice to you, I was not flirting with you. But to me, that is quiet, toxic masculinity. And because a woman is nice to you, she is not flirting with you. Get over yourself. Anyway, ladies, we have to learn to date ourselves. Fellas, if you were happen to be cross watching this video, or Virgo here watching this video, present company, this was not about you. You didn't find this information about you, but found this video entertaining. Please, fellas, tell your brethren, stop taking every time a lady is nice to them as her flirting with them. It's insulting and it doesn't look very good on them. Pass it on. Seriously, pass it on. Anyway, Virgo, the message here is simple. It is this: you don't need this toxicity. If this rang true for you, please like the video. I would appreciate it. It gets me some rotation, helps me find my people, helps my people find me. I said I wasn't going to keep you for a long time today, Virgo, so I'm going to leave this right here for you today. And I hope you recognize that I didn't get a chance to tell you. Let me make sure that I do. For my divine feminines, this was your energy specifically for today. You were definitely finding yourselves as the Queen of Coins, which is always a good look. Always a good look. All right, so until next time, Virgo, take care of yourselves. And as always, love, peace, and chocolate. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.